So as we've done many times before, we're wrapping a show. It's not your show.
No,
it's WPC 2010. But what have you seen here, Harry, that you think is the most important thing that you would focus on if you were a partner in the coming year?
Well, I'll tell you, so not surprisingly, and a little plug, we just came out overnighted the cloud issue of our magazine, and not surprisingly, we timed the cloud issue for the cloud conversation at WPC. I mean, that was clearly the overriding theme. And what was really cool about it this time is the hostility level has gone down this year with partners. Year before last, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit anxious. This year, I don't know if it's resignation, acceptance, or resistance is futile. I don't know what it is, but somehow their comfort zone has gone up, comfort level.
Or maybe they're starting to experiment with the cloud and having some success.
Yeah, guys, it's not that bad. And you know what? We don't have a choice. We got to sort it all out. The people that sort it out at this show, the next millionaires are being created at this show. The people that figure it out are going to do very, very well. No doubt about it. And I thought I might add, I would rate this, and I'm going to do a blog on it, but I would call this the second best WPC ever. So the first was 2003 with the small business server launch in New Orleans. That's the famous one. This thing came roaring back. I mean, it must have doubled the size of this thing. This thing came roaring back. And the folks that missed it, they really missed out on a good conference, Aaron.
Well, the other thing is I think that the product releases from an SBS perspective, you raise a great point. SBS 2003 was a groundbreaking product.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was an SBS hater, frankly. I had a really bad experience in the 90s. And SBS 2003 converted me. And I think SBS 7 beta and Aurora beta are groundbreaking products in their own right. I mean, these are tremendous technologies coming from the enterprise into small business and are better. They have RWW.
Yeah. And interestingly, though, you know, that was a real sub theme to this show.
I just mean from our space.
No, I understand. Specific to the viewers, that's right. Hey, I hear helicopter. Doc. But it was a sub theme. But you know what? And they say in the events business, your absence is more conspicuous than your presence. So my hat's off to the SBS team that they were here. Their story's going to be a little bit more mature in about a month or two, I hear.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a great story now. It's a great thing to go and get signed up and start to experiment and learn more and use those betas. So I want to tell you also a little bit what we did here. We did the same thing. We timed Varvid.tv to launch here.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, we're looking for those from the cloud submissions. So we're hoping that your viewers and our viewers are going to submit their own video content.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
From the cloud, and then that's going to help. You know, we'd love to hear reactions from partners out in the community about how are they starting to use the cloud, what strengths do they see in the cloud, and are there things that they're afraid of with the cloud. We want to hear about that, and I know other people would too.
I think that's fantastic that your business model's necessarily matured and changed with it. Hey, we're all in the same boat. We're all reinventing ourselves, right? I think it's exciting. This is when the opportunity is. You don't have to have a woe is me attitude.
That's right.
Rather, we get smart real quick. So that's a smart idea.
Thank you, sir.